Good morning. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Two things before we get started. You saw my headline there, a strong spring surge heading toward Michigan. That will be next week. Now, two things I want to discuss with you. First off, just real quickly, remember at this time of the year, there's a big difference from south to north across lower Michigan. So the southern third, Flint to Grand Rapids southward, often is a lot different than the middle third, Saginaw Bay City, Mount Pleasant, and then the northern third. So big difference. So a lot of times when I'm talking to most of us in the southern half of lower Michigan, I'm talking strong spring surge there. And winter is not usually done by March 3rd. So I'm getting the question, are we done with snow? And even though the forecast looks like we're done with snow for the next 7 to 10 days, I got to bring you back to reality that it's March. And I have to look this up, but I would find it very rare that we wouldn't have some accumulating snow at some point in March. Sorry, folks, a little late today. I got a new computer and I set it all up, and then I found out it doesn't have USB ports. It has new stuff, so that didn't work. So I had to go back to my old computer. My old computer was dead. So here we go. All right. Oh, and it's going to give me some fits now too. So hold on just a second and I'll have her all set up for you here. Going to be one of those days maybe, huh? All right. So let's look at what's going on as far as the forecast into the future of rain and snow. Today's a dry day, nice mild day. Tomorrow we're going to get what's called a backdoor cold front. I'll explain that to you on MLive in a post. But it's basically a cold front that comes in from the northeast, and it cools us down for Thursday and Friday. We stay dry, but we get that north wind, and that north wind off of Lake Superior and Lake Michigan and Lake Huron, oh, it is chilly still. Okay, so we're into Saturday and Sunday now. Good travel conditions, no travel problems. And now we're coming into Monday, and we go back to a southwest wind for the first time in quite a while. And Tuesday, not much going on. And then here's the strong spring surge. And remember, when the storm centers track north and west of lower Michigan, then we get into the warm sector of the storm. This is Wednesday night. This is Thursday morning. That southwesterly wind would easily get us into the 50s and, yes, possibly the 60s. Again, on my notes, remember, winter's not done, so this will be a couple of day burst, and then a cold front will move through and bring you back to reality that you see some snow showers. I'll show you something a little more extended in the long term in just a moment here. So today, we're heading to 50-ish degrees in Ann Arbor and Detroit and southern Michigan, Kalamazoo, near 50. Rachel Merritt totally understands. Everything's a little different all the time. And oh, yes, the red sunshine this morning and last night. It was very nice. So today is mild. We're in the mid-40s in Grand Rapids, mid-40s in Saginaw Bay City, Flint near 50, and then 50 in the south. Traverse City flirting with 40 degrees. The UP even flirting with the freezing mark. Backdoor cold front and north winds sends our temperatures down tomorrow. So we're back to chilly. Upper 30s Grand Rapids, mid 30s Flint, and then you get to Saginaw and the Thumb, it's cold, and you get to northern lower Michigan, it's cold tomorrow, and chilly on Friday, not bad. We're getting a lot of sunshine with all this. We have about 5 days of potential half sunshine at least to full sunshine. And okay, now Thomas Fick has raised the bar. See, that's the thing. I talked about this yesterday. Spring is so scrutinized, and you always want it perfect. And then, you know, when we feel 40, oh, it feels like spring. And now 40 feels cold. When we feel 50, oh, it feels like spring. Now we're talking 60, and somebody wants 70. Cody wants to know when he can dig past the permafrost line. Well, frost will be coming out of the ground here in the next couple of weeks. So here's Saturday, upper 30s. Here's Sunday, upper 30s in the Thumb to low 40s to about 50 in the far southwest part of lower Michigan. Here's Monday into the 50s in a lot of places. Here's Tuesday into the upper 50s, flirting with 60 degrees from Detroit and Ann Arbor to Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, and southward. This is a handmade forecast from the National Weather Service. I like it. It's a good way to go. But when you see a trend in a model, a strong abnormal trend in a model or several models out at 7 days, I think the models do better than us humans, because us humans want to always temper it back a little bit. So let's take a look at the model, one of them, the European, and we'll go into next week. So here's Monday. It's pretty similar. And here's Tuesday. It's pretty similar, getting to 60 in Grand Rapids. Snow will be gone by then. Now here's Wednesday of next week. Ahead of that cold front, this would be reasonable, I do believe. Sarah Nichols, time, 60s for maybe a day or two. And let's not escalate it to that almost like that fish story where it goes to 70 and then it gets crazy. So here's Thursday, 60s, and then there is Friday, and there's the colder air. And I got to bring you back to reality that there's winter air still always just to our north, and we get into that occasionally in March. And one more thing to bring you back to reality. So here is the U.S. model. Same timing, Wednesday or Thursday next week of a cold front. But then it starts to get us into a storm track that can have rain and snow. There's one late next weekend, and then there's one out 16 days. Not that I would believe it, but I just want to emphasize to you that it would be very rare that winter would be done in the month of March. Okay, so still expect one or two accumulating snows, and I would dare say there's still enough cold air close that if the timing was right, that we could definitely still have a snowstorm, and easily could still have a big snowstorm. Not that we see that, but I just want to get you, I want you to ratchet down your expectations just a touch. So there it is. We got sunshine to look forward. We've got warmer temperatures next week, definitely to look forward to. And in between there, that backdoor cold front will make us feel like winter again tomorrow and Friday. Enjoy the good travel conditions, folks. This time of the year could be just an absolute mess. We can have ice storms. We can have wet snowstorms, big snowstorms. We can have rains. And right now, it looks quite quiet for the next week or so. Take care. Thank you for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.